This model kit review is of a hot rod. It's a modified 36 Wild one. It's a 1/25th scale model by MPC. Here's some other pictures of the finished model and some of the details there. And there's the parts listing there. Let's have a look inside and see what we've got. So let's start with our body here. And here's the body. Fairly simple, and not a whole lot of detail, but not much needed. Otherwise, a nice sturdy piece of plastic. Let's have a look at our other screws here. So here is our chassis, and a lot to say about that. Got some mold lines, but that's easy to sand off. Here we have our wheels, and they're quite wide wheels, as you can see. That part will go into that part for these very wide tires. Here's our steering wheel, nicely molded, and not really sure what that's for. Maybe our firewall for the engine. Here's our engine block and single seat. We've got some engine parts here, and belts, and fan, battery, oil pan. There's the top of the engine block, the supercharger with our exhausts. Look at the next set of screws. So this looks like probably our hood. There's our actually engine firewall there, and more engine parts there. Got roll bar cage there. Here we have our rear axle with differential. Here's our drive shaft. We've got some suspension parts there. Here are our springs. Here's our radiator. Lots of bars, supporting bars, I guess, for the front to make up the shell, the inside of the body. Here we have some more. This is probably our floor, because there's the tunnel for our drive shaft. We've got our pedal box and gear lever there, and lots of frames here to make up various parts of the shell. Here are our tires. They're big fat tires. They're actually soft, unlike the usual hard vinyl. Got Goodyear printed on there and some nice tread. Got some decals. Nicely printed decals with some of their sponsors for the races. Let's have a look at our instructions here. So we start off, wheels go on there, and then build our engine block, more parts going on the engine, and then we've got building our chassis and suspension with rear axle. We mount our radiator and engine, and then rear suspension parts there. That's our cockpit floor. That's the back. There's our firewall, engine firewall, and then parts here for our frame. Here's our roll cage, steering wheel, and inside of the cockpit, including our pedal box, seat and so on. That all gets mounted onto the frame. There are exhausts, rear bumper, and then our body, front bumper, and so on. There are all the decals going on there. So it's a kind of fun little kit, and it should be a quick, easy, good build.